The three German architects that make up the Graft company are rarely found in their Berlin office, and they are almost never all together. Thomas Willemeit, Wolfram Putz and Lars Krückeberg spend much of their time travelling the world, such as here in the US, in New Orleans. But their interest is not the trendy French Quarter. It's further out, in the lower Ninth Ward, ravaged by Hurricane Katrina in 2005. The project began in 2006 and was the brainchild of Hollywood star Brad Pitt. This installation, known as the Pink Houses, conceived partly as a fundraiser, is now to give way to affordable new housing for members of the local African-American community.
As architects, it was always important for us to view the world as a whole. In other words, not just to build smart things, but also things that matter. It's about putting things right that have been wrong. Hence the very appropriate title of this project, Make It Right.
Something that has been wrong.
We're not earning anything on this project. We're doing it pro bono, financing the work from more upmarket projects where there's better funding.
Projects like these high-rise buildings and design hotels in Berlin, Beijing and Las Vegas. Graft have also worked privately with Brad Pitt. The Pink Houses project was conceived not only to raise funds, but also to help heal local wounds. A virtual city of hope.
Why is it pink? Some people say it's to represent little pink houses, the American dream, the idea of getting a job and raising a family and sending your kids to school, and all that was destroyed, and that could be again. I like that.
This part of New Orleans still doesn't have sufficient flood protection, a factor that the architects had to consider.
We've accepted how people are, how attached they are to their identity and the area where they live. So we're rebuilding the homes, but in a smarter way than before.
These narrow wooden houses with a porch are typical of the New Orleans architecture.
Here to the right, for example, you can see a classic shotgun house, a tiny plot of land with a house, which got its name because it's so small you can shoot a gun right through it. But this front porch is very important for our design. Our design starts off with this front porch, but then transforms the house towards the back into a modern building.
These are the designs for the new environmentally friendly homes. The success of the fundraising will determine when the first families can move in. So far, they have already raised funds for just over half the houses planned. We go with Graft now to the other side of the world, the former Soviet Republic of Georgia. The capital, Tbilisi, is an important crossroad between Europe and Asia. Over the centuries, the city's architecture has been influenced by both East and West. Now, as the country opens up more to the West, the architecture is again changing.
There's a great longing in Georgia to be noticed by the rest of the world and to be recognized. So that was very important for us from the outset, that it was the customers who came to us and said, we want contemporary architecture. We want something that will portray Georgia as a cosmopolitan country that is moving with the times. The
Averia Hotel dates back to the 1970s and was most recently a centre for refugees. Graft have now drawn up plans for it to be converted and modernised. The building has 24 stories. It is structurally sound and located right in the centre of the city. Graft's fresh designs include details right down to the positioning of the bathtub.
So when I'm laying in here in the bathtub, I can still look out. So that's quality, that's luxury. It's very simple. You just take away the wall and you look out, and it feels like magic. It feels like in a big resort hotel. And that's what it's all about. Very simple tricks, nothing special.
The top 2 floors of the hotel will house a huge fitness studio and relaxation area, complete with sauna and swimming pool. The facilities will also be open to the general public, providing a fantastic view of Tbilisi. Graft's next project is located right next door. This is to be a new residential and business district. But that won't be started until the Iveria is complete. The architects scoured the city for inspiration to help them produce the hotel's interior design.
We were looking for specific characteristics that are typical of this city. We found the wooden balconies in the old quarter, which you see everywhere. They connect the interior and the exterior of the building. And we've taken up the alcove idea to give every room a balcony or veranda-like area at the windows.
And that is Graft's vision. Not to impose their own unique style, but to design beautiful architecture that is tailored to the local area, whether in the US, in China, or in Georgia.